Hi guys. Right, in this video I want to touch on a comment that I had from one of my TikTok videos. Now, I opened it up on TikTok to get people involved a bit more, to talk to me, tell me what their issues are, what they face day to day. And I'm starting to get comments back, so I'm going to try and focus on each individual one if I can. So please don't forget to like and subscribe and get the notifications for any of the new videos so we can keep in touch with these. Um, so this young lad who commented on my TikTok video, he uh, he commented stating about how his main issue is with self confidence and with never feeling that he's good enough for anybody. And it got me thinking, really, because they are so common. They're probably some of the most common traits in depression, um, that nobody knows why. The thing is, when you're going through it, you don't know that you're doing it half the time. Yeah, you're feeling it, but you don't know why. And for this, I'm going to elaborate on childhood experience of my own. Growing up as a child, nothing I ever did was right. I couldn't do right from doing wrong. No matter how hard I tried, I could have done my absolute best, and it still wouldn't have been good enough. Um, I was brought up believing I wasn't worth the blood that was flowing through my veins. Um, Even to the point where child psychologists who were trying to say to me, you know, you're really good at this, you're really good at that, and I'd be, no, I'm useless, I'm terrible, I'm crap. Well, that stemmed from my childhood as being told that I was no good for anything, that I was worthless. And after a while, that kind of commenting, it takes effect on you. And it's hard to get out of the cycle of believing. You know, you're told it that many times that you actually start believing it. And you start telling it to yourself. And it's the telling it to yourself that really gets you into that rut. I know, I still get moments like it, even now. You know, I'm happily married, and I still get moments like it. Um, you know, I got two wonderful boys. I got everything going for me at the moment, but I still feel like it. And the thing, the piece of advice that I give for it, and the thing that I do more often than not when I get into that particular situation, is that I have to start telling myself that I am good enough. I do deserve to be where I am. That I'm here for a reason. Yes, I've made mistakes in my life, done shit that I ain't proud of, but everything I've done has got me to where I am now, which is looking on a brighter side. Um, and I had help with that from my wife. I wouldn't be here today without her. But if you don't tell yourself repeatedly that you are good enough, you are a good person, then you're never going to start believing it. You need to do it on a regular basis. Tell yourself, I am good enough. I do deserve to do this. And when it comes to self-confidence, that's probably another of the hardest aspects to get over. One of the hardest hurdles to jump. Now, my advice to dealing with your self-confidence is you need to surround yourself with the things that make you happy. You need to, and more importantly, you need to do the things that make you happy and make you feel good. Because when you do that, it lets off all these, things in your head, endorphins or whatever they're called. I've always said I'm not an expert. I don't know the technical names, but all these endorphins or whatever they are, they send great signals to your brain. You feel happy. You feel your confidence soars when you're happy. But then when you sat doing absolutely nothing at all, your mood crashes. It dips. And when that happens, that's when you lose your self-confidence. So the trick is you've got to keep active. If you're at work, the worst thing you can do with depression is take time off. Unless you're having a full-scale, complete and utter meltdown, which I have, then the worst place for you to be is going to be sat at home doing diddly. Because if you're sat at home doing diddly, you're left alone with your thoughts. You're left alone with your thoughts, you can't build your self-confidence. You can't build your self-confidence, you lose all motivation, and you start believing that you're no good to anybody. Trust me, you need to keep yourself away from the rut, because once you get in that rut, it's too hard to get out. I know. I've been there recently. Keep yourself motivated. Do what makes you feel good. Obviously within the parameters of law. And I know we are restricted at the moment, but there's still things you can do. If you like music, play some music. If you like cooking, do some cooking. And I tell you what, the best motivation of all, the best thing to help get your confidence up, go for a nice walk. Don't matter if it's raining. Some of the nicest walks have been in the worst weather possible. I like nothing more than walking down by the coast or something. I'm fortunate. Okay, I'm fortunate. I live near the sea, but watching the waves just battering the rocks, it kind of gives me a sense of tranquility. It might be worth giving a go yourself. Let me know how you get on. Let me know your feedback and thoughts on this video. If there's things you want me to elaborate on, please tell me. And where possible, within reason, I will. And let's just work this all out together. Don't forget, guys, this is as much for you guys as it is for me. So let's work together. Let's work together to end this stigma. Let's get talking about male mental health and mental health in general. Cheers, guys. Stay safe.